is a video to help with the work assigned today if you need it. So let's do the first question. A friend is tested to see whether he can tell bottled water from tap water. There are 30 trials, half with bottled water and half with tap water, and he gets 18 right. Pick the correct null hypothesis. So for this one, we want to see if he can get above 50, right? So the null hypothesis would be if he could get 50. Why? Because the null hypothesis is, the thing that we want to disprove or what we don't want. And so, he has a 50-50 chance, right? Either he's going to pick tap water or the bottled water, right? I don't know if you have any friends like that who are fancy and you do like these little games. Anyways, a new drug is being tested to see whether it can reduce the chance of a heart attack in people who have previously had a heart attack. The rate of heart attack in the population of concern is 0.20. So that means the null hypothesis is p equals 0.20, right? So the null hypothesis is p equals 0.20, right? And that's for the null hypothesis. If they want the alternative hypothesis, right? And we want people to get less than, right? So less than 0.20. So right, so H null, right? And this is H A, right? So so that's the answer. P is less than 0.20. Proportion of people who live after surviving a stroke is 0.85. Suppose there is a new treatment that is used to increase. Okay, so right away, right? Even if we jump down here, we see the null hypothesis is p equals 0.85. The alternative hypothesis would be, just remember, right? Increase means greater than. So the null hypothesis is equals to 0.85. And we want it to be greater than, right? Because we want more people living. And remember, if you're someone who forgets, put like little teeth to remind you, right? Like the alligator wants to eat what's bigger, right? That's what I used to tell myself when I was a little kid to remember my inequality signs. So we want the alternative hypothesis to be greater than 0.85. So right there. Okay. And this is going to be the last one. The fifth one I want you to try on your own. A coin is flipped 30 times and comes up heads 18 times. You want to test the hypothesis that the coin does not come up 50% in the long term. Okay. Notice how there's these p hats down there. That's a red herring. So right away you can cross those out because we're only using the population parameter, right? We're only going to use p. Unless it's a mean, right? Then we're going to use the mu, right? But right now we're only doing proportions, so we're going to use p. So what is the null hypothesis? Well, we want to disprove that it is 50% of the time. So our null hypothesis is that it does equal 50%, right? That's our null, right? We want to prove that it doesn't equal 50%, right? That's our alternative hypothesis. So remember, we're looking for that language because if it said less than, greater than, then it would change. But if it says doesn't equal, or whether or not, you kind of do the slash. So for this, they wanted the null hypothesis, so it's the first choice. I hope this helped. From now on, there'll be one big lesson video where you have to take notes and submit those notes. And then after that, these videos are optional. So this was an optional video because our lesson on this, we had two lessons ago. So so don't feel like you always have to watch a video, only for the first when we are introducing a topic, okay? All right, I hope you guys are doing well. All right, take care. Bye-bye.